Have you ever been told to just relax after a long day, only to feel even more drained? It's frustrating, isn't it? The world assumes you can simply switch off your mind and energy like a light. But if you've ever felt like your brain, your emotions, and even your body refuse to cooperate, you know that it's not that simple. There's an invisible weight on you, responsibilities, unspoken worries, emotional labor, the pressure to be okay in front of others. And no matter how hard you try to unwind, a part of you remains tense, alert, or restless. Today, we're going to unpack why emotional exhaustion is not just about being tired, why just relaxing often doesn't work, and what it really takes to recharge. Many adults feel like they are running on empty, even when life looks normal from the outside. You wake up, go to work, attend meetings, check off tasks, help others, and maintain appearances. On paper, everything seems fine, but internally, there is a constant low hum fatigue, a subtle but persistent train that doesn't disappear with sleep, coffee, or a weekend getaway. This is emotional exhaustion, and unlike physical fatigue, it isn't visible. It doesn't announce itself with a sore body or a nap request. It creeps into your thoughts, your emotions, your sense of self. In this video, we'll explore what emotional exhaustion really is, why it doesn't go away with simple advice, like just relax, and how you can start understanding and addressing it. Many people confuse emotional exhaustion with physical tiredness. Physical fatigue is straightforward. Your muscles ache, your body signals you need rest, and sleep or downtime can help. Emotional exhaustion, however, is different. It's invisible, silent, and cumulative. You might get 8 hours of sleep, eat well, exercise, and still feel depleted. Why? Because emotional exhaustion is a depletion of your mental and emotional resources, not just your energy. For example, consider someone who spends their entire day helping colleagues, caring for family, and maintaining a social persona. Even if their schedule seems manageable, every interaction consumes emotional energy. By the end of the day, even small decisions feel heavy. Choosing what to eat, replying to messages, or making a simple phone call can feel overwhelming. This type of fatigue also creates a feedback loop. The more you try to push through, the less energy you have, and the more exhausted you become. It's not laziness. It's not weakness. It's your brain telling you, I've been running on reserves for too long. If someone tells you to just relax, it can often make emotional exhaustion worse. Why? Because relaxation requires emotional capacity. You need space in your mind to truly unwind, but when your emotional tank is empty, even doing nothing can feel stressful. Think about it. Lying on the couch after a long day, scrolling through your phone, checking notifications. The world is still demanding your attention. Even when you do nothing, your mind continues to process responsibilities, past interactions, worries about the future, and unspoken emotions. This is why traditional advice, meditation, deep breaths, or taking a day off doesn't always work. You need more than a temporary pause. You need emotional repair, processing, and understanding of what's draining you. Sometimes it's helpful to reflect which parts of my day are emotionally heavy, which interactions or thoughts are leaving me depleted. Understanding the source is the first step toward genuine relief. Emotional exhaustion rarely appears overnight. It builds over years of sustained effort, self-sacrifice, and unacknowledged emotional labor. Workplace pressure, constant deadlines, interpersonal stress, responsibility without autonomy, family and social obligations, caring for others while neglecting your own needs, unprocessed past experiences, childhood patterns, perfectionism, unresolved conflicts, internalized expectations. I must always be strong, helpful, or available. Each source adds a layer of subtle fatigue. Even small tasks consume disproportionate energy because your emotional reserves are constantly being taxed. Many emotionally exhausted adults are high achievers, perfectionists, or empathetic caregivers. They push through responsibilities silently, rarely asking for help, and often feel guilty for needing a break. Recognizing these sources is crucial. Once you know what drains you, you can begin prioritizing rest and self-care. Emotional exhaustion often manifests subtly, feeling constantly irritable or frustrated over minor things. Experiencing a lack of joy or motivation in activities you once enjoyed. Feeling detached or numb, even in meaningful relationships. Difficulty making decisions, even simple ones. Chronic stress that doesn't improve with sleep or relaxation. Many adults also develop coping mechanisms, overworking, scrolling endlessly on social media, or distracting themselves with TV or hobbies. While these provide temporary relief, they don't replenish emotional reserves. They are ways to avoid the underlying fatigue instead of healing it. Reflect, which of these signs do I recognize in myself? Am I pushing through my exhaustion silently? The first step in breaking the cycle of emotional exhaustion is acknowledgement. Understand that feeling drained is not laziness. It is a signal from your mind and body. Limit overstimulating interactions. Set boundaries at work and in relationships. Allocate time for reflection, journaling, or quiet contemplation. Prioritize activities that replenish you emotionally, not just physically. It's also important to process emotions rather than suppress them. Talking to a friend, therapist, or even writing down feelings can prevent emotional fatigue from accumulating. Finally, practice self-compassion. Allow yourself to rest without guilt. Understand that being human involves limits, and honoring them is a form of strength. To truly recharge, consider micro breaks throughout the day, 5 to 10 minutes to breathe, stretch, or step outside. Digital detox. Limit notifications and social media scrolling. Mindful reflection. Journaling or quiet reflection to process your day's emotions. Prioritize meaningful interactions. Focus on people and activities that give energy, not drain it. Sleep hygiene. Consistent bedtime and wind-down routine to enhance recovery. The key is to replace forced relaxation with intentional, emotionally aware rest. This allows you to recharge your energy, restore emotional capacity, and gradually regain control over your life. When you respect your emotional limits, you notice increased clarity in thinking. You reconnect with joy and motivation naturally. You reduce anxiety and anticipatory stress. You reclaim a sense of agency and control. Pausing is not a weakness. It's not avoidance. It's a conscious choice to preserve your mental and emotional health. Remember, emotional recovery takes time, patience, and awareness. It is a process, not a quick fix. If this video resonated with you, you're not alone. DR Psychic exists to guide you through understanding your mental and emotional health in a simple, human way. Subscribe for more insights, strategies, and reflections on living emotionally healthy in a busy world. Your well-being matters, and this is your space to acknowledge it.